In Michael Jordan, we see one of the greatest players of all time. What we can't see is his will within, his drive to accept all challenges, his vision to be the best. And for 3 straight years, he saw no team do it better than his Bulls. Then the challenge was gone, and Michael left. Last year, Jordan returned with his sights set on another title, but the Orlando Magic stopped them dead in their tracks.
The moment that I had against Orlando, I was in control of the ball. I lost the ball. We lost the game. It was not the characteristics of my game, and hopefully I could redeem myself for what happened last year.
Now, Jordan has that chance for redemption, and he and his teammates have responded with a suffocating defense that has ignited the Bulls to 3 straight victories. Michael has seen his teammates rise to the occasion, playing with the fire and determination that is the Bulls 1 win away from a trip to the finals, but one giant roadblock still stands in the way.
And the passion in the Magic's defense to start this ballgame out, something different.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan just getting that little handoff from Dennis Rodman, and a good look as
the steal by Scott. Hardaway. Oh, the Magic opening up in very alert fashion by Scott. Hardaway with Bowie. Hardaway took it all the way. Scott for 3. Dennis Scott. Magic leading here 11-4. Here's Scott to the reverse. And O'Neal banking his way and hitting. So
out soon as we hit the 6:59 mark and under on that dead ball underneath.
Ron Harper with his, which would take place in Chicago on Wednesday night. O'Neal led beautifully by Bowie. Anthony Bowie with the... And Rodman has been saying, well, Shaquille will... Oh, the block by O'Neal. Rodman has been saying, well, O'Neal will be a great player someday. Nice move by Michael.
Not a ball game left. They just got to start chipping away at it. Mark?
All right, thank you, Ahmad. Ron Harper helping to chip away at it with a Jordan working on Bowie. Shot clock at 5. Pippen for 3. Well, Scottie Pippen, who was having his difficulties from 14, Orlando Hardaway trying to set up O'Neal. Pass, but Shaquille made the recovery. And it's the Magic one. Thompson guarded by Kerr, who just came on. Hardaway, very active in this first quarter. Now Dennis Scott is guarding Michael Jordan, who shoots over him and hits from downtown. Now on the floor along with Jordan, Pippen, Kukoc, and Bushler. Michael Jordan makes it 5 for 5. 15-5 run by Chicago. Hardaway with a beautiful move, spinning his way on Pippen.
Isolated against Dennis Scott here, just putting the ball on the floor, a little pump fake, getting him off balance to knock down the shot, and then Penny Hardaway working one-on-one against Scottie Pippen, beats him with the nice...
Down to 15 seconds with 8 on the shot clock remaining in the first quarter. Hardaway for 3. Yes! It's the Magic to 5. Jordan posting up Bowie. Continues the superb shooting. That is the first call against the Bulls.
Michael Jordan catching out of the corner of his eyes. The move by Donald Royal to come back to make up call.
Kukoc. Nice touch by Tony Kukoc. That is Pippen for 3. Jordan with the rebound. Michael Jordan. 7 for Thompson. Longley with the rebound. Stolen by O'Neal. And Luke Longley having a very difficult time here on NBC. Hardaway.
He had to turn it on in that third quarter of game 2.
Here is Jordan. Rodman with the putback. So Michael with his Hardaway for 3. O'Neal. Oh, Shaquille. Here's Donald Royal. That's that quick first step. Orlando by 10. Just under 3 left, first half. Pippen got inside. Nice fake by Scottie Pippen. Minute and a half remaining in the first half. Oh, look out. Rodman and O'Neal with a shove on Rodman.
Continue to jaw at one another. As there's been some hard hitting there. The shove by Shaquille O'Neal and Brian Hill walking out towards Dennis Rodman. Richie Adubato protecting Brian. I don't know how good that's going to be right now, but
facing the double team, finding Pippen, and Pippen is fouled. 2-on-1, Pippen with Jordan. Oh, Michael Jordan from Scottie Pippen. A minute and a half gone by in the third. Nice move by O'Neal. The spin leading to the stuff. Violation.
Oh, good ball pressure on the part of Ron Harper as Anthony Bowie did not protect the ball. And then that little grab with the left hand of Pippen to hold Hardaway. And right now, Shaquille O'Neal, he has it going to them.
Waiting the winner between Seattle and Utah. Jordan. Michael getting the roll. 20 Fuxton asking, was there fear of a letdown? And he said, yes, there was. Bowie on the drive. That's just Orlando is playing a different brand of basketball here this afternoon. Luke Longley with the
Hugh Blob doesn't get an opportunity here. There's the hard spin again.
Yes, and it counts. And Shaquille O'Neal has been unstoppable with that move. The head fake, the spin, and the stuff, drawing the foul on Longley for Longley, his fourth.
Well, Shaq just uses Luke Longley as a post. He just leans into him, and that freezes his body. And then Shaq is really...
Bushler has 6 on a couple of three-pointers. O'Neal, this time doing it like...
saying he's not going to beat me baseline anyway. Gave him the middle.
Jordan hits the three. That is his second with his 9th rebound. Firing down, has Pippen. Scottie Pippen going all the way. And the Bulls are...
On the history of some great outlet passers, Wes Unseld comes to mind, who used to be able to make that in the air sometime. Grab that, well, he didn't stay in the air that long, but Wes could take it and rifle that two-hander. The
clock at 7. Jordan operating against Bowie. Yes, and it counts. A foul on Bowie, and Jordan heads back to the line. Michael Jordan single-handedly bringing the Bulls back.
With the shot clock winding down, how many times have we said that? Michael in the post has felt very comfortable in his ability to spin away from...
Bowie, played by Kukoc, able to beat him off the dribble. Anthony Bowie. Hardaway is defending on Jordan. Pippen. Well, Scottie Pippen said he felt he... Jordan to the fadeaway. 73. Oh, Rodman from Pippen. And the Bulls are within 2 points.
Well, Rodman knew that Shaquille O'Neal was left in his dust all the way into the backcourt. Just ran right down the middle of the floor, right to the front of the rim, and nobody protecting there as Penny Hardaway not able to...
Jordan getting the pick. Kerr for 3. Yes. And he has tied the game. Third as Chicago was able to reel off a 10-1 spurt in the last 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Pressure by the Bulls, leading to the bucket by Hawker.
Oh, well, Brian Hill, in effect, has 2 point guards out there with Brooks Thompson, but in trouble. And this is when you like to get the ball into the hands of Penny Hardaway, spread the floor, and let him make decisions.
As he just did. Shot clock at 6. Jordan, yes. Michael Jordan with 37 points. Line.
Well, Michael Jordan with the taller Penny Hardaway on. Really doesn't get up in the air high enough to challenge that shot. Double team coming as Michael just...
A report on Scott in a moment. Here's Kukoc. Tony Kukoc.
Winning both of those ball games.
Shaquille O'Neal able to beat the double team. Offer. It counts, and the foul. After they trail most of the way. Jordan. Michael Jordan with 39.
Looking around, not comfortable with the spacing of the Magic.
Thompson fired it up. Pippen to hang on, looking to force a fifth game in Chicago. Jordan for three. Michael Jordan.
Sure of what he should do.
Shaquille O'Neal handling and then giving it up to Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. Jordan with the pull-up. Yes. 45 points by as many as 11. Hardaway rejected by Rodman. Here's Scott. 102-95. Magic season.